There have been local and international news articles regarding previous cases of sexual assault filed against you.
There was not even a single issue to me in charges about crimes, about rape, about...
There are categorical findings by the DFA that the charge was no basis.
This is not true. These are all fabricated. At wala akong kasalanan. Wala po naman po akong kaso sa Papua New Guinea.
Sabi mo, I have no pending administrative criminal case against me. Or I have in the past. Meron.
Sorry, Your Honor.
Anong sorry? This is supposed to be under oath. Yung problema na, Mr. Chair.
Na si Rose sa aming opisina, hindi para isumbong ang nangyari sa kanya 44 years ago. Pumunta siya dahil sa kanyang anak na si Joanna. Kung sino ang nang-rape kay Rose, siya rin ang humalay sa kanyang anak na si Joanna. At that time, si Joanna ay between 7 and 8 years old pa lamang.
I'm sorry. Huwag mo nang pagpatuloy.
Kung ang rapist dito ay isang ambassador, yes, ambassador. Laban kayo? Mr. Ambassador, finger your days the way you did it to your victims.
We do know that you already executed an affidavit of no pending criminal or administrative cases and submitted your NBI clearance. However, considering the seriousness of these cases, may you please enlighten this committee about these cases and provide us an update on their status, Mr. Ambassador, Mr. Chair.
Thank you so much, Your Honor. Thank you for this privilege. In fact, I would count this day as at least my day to explain my side and perhaps to vindicate what has been alleged to me. It has been publicized in newspaper. It was broadcasted in some radio station. There was even a draft of this newspaper that was sent to Papua New Guinea, and they paid them in order to publish and destroy me. There was not even a single issue to me in charges about crimes, about rape, about all those charges. In fact, when I asked the newspaper that was published in Papua New Guinea, I told him, what is this? He said, well, someone sent this to my office, and when I was away in my office, they published it. I said, why did you allow that? No, I did not allow it, he said, you better explain to that. You know what she did, this senior journalist? She wrote to President Duterte asking permission that publication be withdrawn. But, when you are already publicized like that, it really hurts me so much because this is not true. These are all fabricated. At ito po ay nag-ugat sa isang Pilipina na hindi ko natulungan dun sa Papua New Guinea. Na nakakalungkot dahil gumawa sila ng ganito para lang siraan ako at maalis ako doon. But salamat naman that our justice system in this country is working. It was investigated. In fact, hanggang sa korte, nag-abot sa korte, pagdating sa korte, hindi inintindi dahil wala namang katotohanan. Kaya ako'y nagpapasalamat ngayong umaga, at least napakinggan itong side ko ngayon. Maraming salamat po, Senador, na inyo po dinala ito ngayon. Sana nga, ito ay malathala man lang, at anywhere I can face anybody who will fabricate this, haharapin ko po sila. At wala akong kasalanan, wala akong ginawang yung sinasabi po ninyo. And then sexual assault, ma'am, is not true. These are all fabricated. Rooted din po yan dyan sa simula yan, nag-fabricate ng na yan, ng mga allegation. Is hereby instructed to verify the existence of the court cases in Papua New Guinea filed against Ambassador Tejano as alleged by Mr. Ramon Tulfo in his article published by Philippine Star on June 29, 2021, entitled Undiplomatic Diplomats. Ito pong verification of cases, wala po naman po akong kaso sa Papua New Guinea and there was no, in fact, pati yung, ito nga, nagsulat nga si Prime Minister, pati yung Supreme Court nagsulat na wala akong kaso doon. Wala naman talaga akong kaso doon. Wala na dismiss na kaso sa Papua New Guinea, Your Honor, because wala namang kaso ako doon. Yung sinasabi nila po na nag-avail ako ng diplomatic privilege, I did not. Yung si Mr. Ramon Tulfo lang nag-allege na I'm not charged daw kasi I was availing diplomatic privilege. In fact, to avail diplomatic privilege, I have to ask permission from the Department of Foreign Affairs. But I did not. I was not accused of anything in
We are in a limbo, Mr. Chair, as to what happened really to the cases made mention in the interpellation of Senator Risa. May I just ask a few questions? Mr. Ambassador, you said that you were investigated by the Department of Foreign Affairs. In that investigation, were you able to confront your accuser?
confront. I did not see them, sir.
Hindi sabi mo nagkaroon kayo ng investigation sa department. Di ba? In relation to this charge of sexual assault.
Yes, Your Honor, because
So, ang tanong ko sa'yo, was there any instance that the accuser or the woman who accused you of such a charge met you at the investigation?
no,
Nakita ba kayo?
no, Your Honor, because when they called me to the Department of Foreign Affairs, it was more of the inquiry of what was in the newspaper. And the time there was already a case that was filed in the court that time. So
I am not sure why a case was filed. You have a diplomatic immunity. Somebody who files a case against you will always be dismissed. Kaya na-dismiss dahil meron kang diplomatic immunity. Is that not correct?
no, sir, because that case was filed here in the Philippines.
Kaya nga.
Hindi naman, sorry po.
So, paano siya na-dismiss? The girl or the woman did not appear in the prosecution of your case?
They all attended, sir. They were all there. They attended, except me. I did not attend because I leave it to the Justice Department to...
The fiscal dismissed the case. That is
Yes,
what
Your
you're saying.
Yes po.
So, the DFA, pa nangyari yun? Because we need to know, nagsubmit ka lang ng documents. Wala naman kaming alam kung ano nangyari doon sa investigation. Was it proven categorically by the DFA that the charge has no basis? Meron bang ganun na categorical findings? Para lang sa consumption namin, we don't need to read all those documents. Was there a categorical findings by the DFA that the charge was no basis?
Your Honor, they were asking me the time about those publications that was...
Do you understand the question? Ang tinatanong lang namin, I'm not talking about the publications. You were telling us the publication is fabricated, blah, blah, blah. All right. Was there a findings in the DFA investigation that those fabricated are baseless, that they're fabricated, that you were exonerated by the DFA? Yun lang naman ang gusto namin. Is there a categorical finding exonerating you?
Yes, Your Honor, because from the...
Nasaan yun? Nasaan yun? Yun ang gusto kong ibigay mo sa amin para makita lang namin for our eyes, makita namin na exonerated ka, walang basis yung charge sa'yo, para malinis ka.
Yes, Your Honor.
Where is that? Where is that
It's
document?
already there in the file, sir, that I submitted, the response of the Department of Foreign.
Can you draw our attention to the specific page of that file para lang makita natin? Which page? Para matapos na. Eh kung isang bungkus ang binigay mo, babasahin pa ba namin yun?
Hindi,
Can you refer to a particular page where the court or the DFA categorically exonerated you?
Mr. Ambassador, can you please submit a clearer copy of the documents that you submitted before this committee?
Yes, I will
Because
do that, Your Honor.
we cannot read this because it is not clear if it is relevant to the topic on hand. Can you please submit a clearer copy?
yes, I will do that,
Or if
Your
you have the original copy, it's much better if you can submit it before
Yes,
this
Your Honor.
committee.
I'll do that.
Okay, Ambassador, meron po kayong tinanong kanina na meron kayong hindi natulungan na babae. Kaya umusbong itong mga di umano yung mga
Yes,
kaso
Your
natin
Honor.
sa inyo. Bakit nyo hindi po tinulungan?
Kasi
po yung-
delikado po kung tutulungan ko yung request niya.
ano ba po yung request niya?
Na makabalik siya doon.
Makapanik saan po?
Makabalik sa Papua New Guinea.
Ba't ano po siya? Ano po yung babaeng yun?
Nag-negosyo po doon. Nagpakilala siya na negosyante, na malaking negosyante. Pagkatapos humantong sa hindi magandang ending, I cannot divulge it, sir, Your Honor. I have to protect.
Mr. Chair,
Yes, Majority
I
Leader.
think we're here to clarify issues and concerns. So may I request the ambassador to divulge whatever information is being asked. It's incumbent upon you, sir, to answer the questions. If you want an executive session to answer that, we will give you, but please honor this body by answering the question po, sir.
You mean for executive session, sir?
No, you're being asked a question, the reason. And you said you cannot divulge the reason. So that is not acceptable among the members. It might set a precedent that a nominee will say you cannot. You have to answer the question. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Gusto niyo ba po magkaroon ng executive session na para malaman namin?
Yes, sir, kung pwede po.
That is not even needed, Mr. Chair, because our point here is just for the ambassador. Be forthright with us. You made mention that there was already an investigation done in your behalf by the DFA. We were asking you a while ago a copy of that investigation, whether or not there was a categorical exoneration on your part made by the DFA in that investigation. Yun lang ang gusto naming malaman. Ang sinasabi mo, there were letters written by the Supreme Court of Papua New Guinea that you have no records or cases there. How can you be a case there? Kasi nga meron kang diplomatic immunity. Wala namang magdidemanda sa iyo doon. Hindi nang kailangan namin. Matapos lang ito, if you can prove to us that there was a full exoneration of you, wala kang kasalanan na sinabi ng DFA by way of an investigation, yun lang ang ipakita mo sa amin. Itong binigay mo mga sulat na to, mga documents, wala namang sinasabi, isa man dito eh. Binasa ko, wala namang reference to any investigation made in your behalf. Or better still, that you were exonerated in that investigation. So, paano tayo matatapos dito? Magbigay ka lang ng isang document na sinasabi doon, the DFA completed the examination and investigation of Ambassador Tejano and we were able to prove that the allegations of sexual assault is without basis, is what is fabricated, blah, 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 period. Yun lang ibigay mo sa amin. Tapos na. Where is that?
Your Honor, because their inquiry to me was just verbal when they called me to...
Sinabi mo kanina, there was an investigation. Ngayon, verbal na. Anong klaseng investigation yun? Meron pa sa rito, Mr. Chair, meron siyang state of no pending administrative or criminal cases. Ito yung sinabmit mo sa amin eh. Oh. Ikaw nagsabit
Yes, sir.
ito. Sabi mo rito, that I do not have any pending administrative or criminal cases against me, nor have I in the past. Eh, ba't meron ka sa sinasabi mo sa Paranaque na na-dismiss? Ba't sabi mo rito wala kang cases?
It was dismissed, sir, that case.
Hindi natin
Paranaque.
pinag-uusapan kung na-dismiss o hindi. Ang sabi mo, I have no pending administrative criminal case against me, nor I have in the past. Meron.
Sorry, Your Honor.
Anong sorry? This is supposed to be under oath. Yung problema na.
Mr. Chair, we'd just like to remind the nominees that when they submit this type of documents is under oath. I think the proper thing that you should have done is there were cases filed, however, they were dismissed. Instead of stating that there's no case pending or in the past, kasi that's actually perjury, no? That's a criminal act that you say something and it's not the truth. So, Mr. Chair, that's just my point for all nominees.
Your Honor, thank you so much. I should have done that. Thank you so much.
Right. I move that we defer the deliberation recommendation on the nomination of Mr. Bienvenido Villamor Tejano as Ambassador Extraordinary and Plenipotentiary to the independent state of Papua New Guinea with concurrent jurisdiction over the Republic of Kiribati and Solomon Islands with the salary and emoluments of a Chief of Mission Class. I so move, Mr. Chair.
Any objection? There is a motion to defer the nomination of Ambassador Tejano. Any objection? Hearing none, motion is approved.